golden wildfire. The sword swings wide. Despite Flaish's attack, the Federation reaffirms their alliance with the Empire and finally begins their invasion of the kingdom. Seeing that Fargus is readying for battle, Claude plans for a short engagement. With a cunning scheme at the ready, his army trespasses into Fraldarius territory.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Sedith, we are grateful you could join us.
I would be remiss to ignore something that so clearly concerns the Church. We are here to discuss the latest developments in Leicester, correct?
Indeed. I think it's safe to say that Claude's reinvention of the region and collaboration with the Empire came as a complete shock to us all. Thus far, we have been able to dedicate our forces solely to the battle with the Empire in the west. Now we must dispatch troops to the east as well.
The Federation's military force is hardly significant. We shouldn't have to divert much attention from the Western Front.
I would not be so optimistic, not after what happened in ALL. If you recall, the Knights of Seiros were completely wiped out.
Yes, it was a terrible loss. We didn't even have time to send reinforcements. It still pains me to think on what became of Catherine. We heard her unit encountered the Imperial Army, but the complete lack of survivors strikes me as suspicious.
I see. You believe the Federation may have had a hand in the matter.
Precisely. Furthermore, the territories of Burgundy, Seward, and Albany previously wished to defect to our side, but have since reversed their positions. Perhaps their sudden change of heart can be attributed to this incident as well.
If only we'd been able to welcome those houses to the kingdom, we would have a slightly stronger position in the east.
The Church initially acted as an intermediary with those houses, but I fear it would be too risky to continue now. I'm sorry.
Considering their iffy loyalty, they wouldn't have been reliable anyway. If we'd taken them in, we'd just be regretting it now.
That may be true, but it is yet another card we are no longer able to play. Our options now are severely limited.
All we can do is hold the Western Front, and watch the Federation like a hawk to see what their next move will be.
I know we are not privy to the details of the pact between the Empire and the Federation. But would it be safe to assume that the followers of Seiros in Leicester have abandoned the Central Church in favor of the Southern Church?
They've certainly severed ties with the Central Church, but it seems they have elevated the Eastern Church instead.
And the Empire allowed that?
They must have figured the war was turning against them and made that concession to secure Leicester's cooperation.
The Eastern Church. How is Fargus to survive? When we're beset by enemies to the east, west, and even north, I think it is time we devote ourselves to finding an answer to that question.
Well, we've managed to secure the immediate area. I'd say that makes our landing a success.
Clearly, the kingdom was not expecting our sudden appearance this far north.
They sure weren't. A certain somebody's suggestion to take the unexpected route was right on target.
Technically speaking, it was my suggestion.
I was just talking off the top of my head. I didn't think we'd actually be able to invade by sea.
Maybe it was off the top of your head, but I considered a myriad of options before arriving at that proposal.
And we have Nadir to thank for helping us make our sea dreams come true.
Oh, it was easy enough. All I had to do was secure an official order from the king. None of our merchants would dare disobey that.
You managed to convince the King of Elmira to sign off on this?
Convince isn't exactly the word I'd use. I merely placed the paperwork in front of him, at an early hour, when he might not have been fully awake.
You did what now? It sounds to me like he had no idea what he was signing.
It's not as if it's a big deal. We just borrowed a few boats for a bit.
And let's not forget all the assistance Margrave Edmund gave us either.
That's right. Being able to use his ports certainly cut down the length of our voyage.
I'm glad my adoptive father was able to help. Shortened though it was, I can't say my stomach enjoyed the trip.
Good to see you're all as relaxed as ever. But let's get back on task. Our plan's working so far, but we've still got a lot to do. I just hope our little invitation was accepted.
The Srang forces saw our movements just as we planned. They've been inspired to strike, and soon, I expect. It's possible they're already marching on Gautier territory.
If that's the case, then we can't afford to stand around talking about it. We'll head out as soon as we're ready. We'll make our way through Fraldaria's territory and strike Ferdiad, the kingdom's capital.
How about this?
I've got it! You can count on me.
One step at a time.
Oh, it's the captain.
Yeah, handle it any way you want. This should be an easy job for you.
I'll report back when it's done.
Sounds good. We're gonna take care of some other matters in the meantime.
Why are you making that noise, Leonie? You got an upset stomach or something?
No, I don't. You know how the captain and his mercenaries joined forces with us?
Yeah, I'm so glad you get to fight with him again. Oh, wait. This is the first time you two are actually fighting together, right?
Yep. I haven't seen him since we parted ways when I was a kid. I've never been in a battle with him or anything. So, yeah, I'm happy, but... No! I can't take it!
Wait a minute. Is this about his kid?
Yeah. Though we're practically the same age. But only one of us has the captain's full confidence and a cool nickname. We're both mercenaries for crying out loud, and I was the captain's first apprentice.
But you're not family. You can bet that Gerald would have trained any child of his from birth. A whole lot longer than you.
Ugh, you have a point there.
And if you want to talk about age, Alois has been with him since their night days, which means it's likely that he was actually Gerald's first apprentice, right?
Hey, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
In any case, it's kind of a given you wouldn't be on the same level. I mean, they haven't just studied under Gerald, they've had years of on-the-job training with him. Plus, you don't have any weird powers.
You mean like you do?
Yeah, but our powers are completely different. To be honest, I want to best the Ashen Demon too. I've been striving to do that this whole time, but still haven't managed to pull it off.
Is that right? You know, even if we teamed up, I'm not so sure we'd win.
I don't know about that. With the two of us together, I think we might actually have a shot at it. In fact, I think my money would be on us.
I'm all for it. After all, the captain has a saying. Better to fight dirty and win than play fair and lose.
Yeah, that sounds like Gerald.
Exactly. You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Same goes for you, Leonie. Now let's stay sharp and show the Ashen Demon up our own way. You ready for this?
Come at me. No hesitation. You actually managed to dodge that.
Not sure dodge is the word I'd use. I just let my power loose without even thinking. Guess I'm still no match for you.
Give yourself a little credit. It took everything I had to keep up. If you could avoid an attack like that, then you're easily on par with me.
But you barely even used your power. You know, the one that throws off your enemy's perception or whatever. I wouldn't have stood a chance if you hit me with that.
So you've noticed it.
How could I not? We've fought about 1,000,000 times by now. Your power's not exactly visible, so it's definitely tougher to catch on to than mine. But I've experienced your kind of beatdown firsthand, so I'm painfully aware of the damage you can inflict.
Sorry about that. I couldn't afford to pull any punches back then.
It's fine. Water under the bridge. So, have you had your power for long? Where'd you learn it? I was kinda wondering if I could pick it up myself.
I only became aware of it when I was fighting hard against you. But I don't think it's something a person can learn. Even I barely understand how it works.
Right, gotcha. Sounds like we're in the same boat then.
Yes, just two strange people with even stranger powers. And I'm not only talking about your sword.
Hmm?
Do you ever feel like there's some sort of mysterious presence within you?
Oh,
It's just that sometimes it's hard to tell what you're thinking. Like you get distracted by something from time to time, almost like you're talking to someone else. Inside your head.
Are you asking because that's what happens to you?
No, it was just something I noticed. I simply thought I'd ask.
If you say so.
Sun's up already? Good morning!
Whoa! Happy, is that you? Where are you? I'm surprised you knew I was here. You just about gave me a heart attack with that impromptu good morning.
I wasn't exactly saying it to you, Claudster, but... Oh, never mind.
So, you're waking up with the sun, huh? I love it. You're like a step dweller.
And what would that be exactly?
Oh, you know, those folks who live to the east of Fodlan.
But you're also awake. Does that mean you're a step dweller like me?
Hey, my motto is, the early bird gets the worm.
Sounds fake.
Oh, but I said it in my most earnest voice.
And your face betrayed you. Still, it's surprising how easy you are to talk with. I figured a king would be an arrogant blowhard, but that's not you at all. You're a lot more comfortable to be around than the Emperor, or the King of Fargus.
Not sure if that's a compliment, but it's definitely not easy leading the Federation. I could spend days unloading my troubles on you and only scratch the surface.
Sounds like you've got your hands full. Also, please don't unload your troubles on me.
Don't worry, I won't.
Still, if it's that much grief, why not quit? You could have someone else take your place if you hate it so much. I mean, the whole thing was your idea, so you should be able to step aside if you want.
Sure, I suppose I could do that, but that's not the path for me at the moment. The list of things I want to accomplish is as long as my arm, and if I want to see them become a reality, I've got a lot of work ahead of me.
Well then, I guess you've got my support. I mean, all these heady thoughts and ideas are a bit above the level of yours truly, but I can still give support. So, chin up, Claudster. It's all gonna work out. Someone I knew used to say that. A relative, I think? I can't really remember.
Well, I appreciate it regardless. It's exactly the kind of thing I need to hear right now.
In that case, I'll double down. It's all gonna work out.
It sounds even better the second time. Seriously, you should be telling that to everyone you meet.
There you go again, putting others first. Yeah, well, it's all gonna work out, Claudster. I just have a feeling.
Yes, that should do quite nicely. And how—
Already over here. I couldn't make any fancy dishes, but since we're just throwing this thing together in our spare time, folks will just have to deal with it.
Exactly. The quality of the food isn't the point of a feast like this. It's about sharing a celebration over our recent victory.
You had quite the showing out there in the battle, my lord. There is no one in the entirety of Fodlan that can hope to best you.
I wholeheartedly agree. It would be my great honor to have even a modicum of your skill one day.
But my power alone did not win the day, friends. This victory belongs to us all.
Host really is incredible. I mean, despite what he says, he basically won the last battle all by himself, which makes him the man of the hour. He's earnest, hardworking, and full of talent. The opposite of me in every way.
Now, let's get started. Today, we feast in honor of a person who was instrumental in our victory. My sister, Hilda Valentine Goneril.
Huh?
My lady, I thank you on behalf of all my soldiers. We'd not be here now if it weren't for your quick thinking and deft action.
There are no words to express all that you and your brother have done for us. Huzzah!
Okay, what's going on? I thought you were the guest of honor at this little get-together, Holst.
Whatever do you mean? This feast is all about celebrating your actions in our last battle.
But I didn't do anything. I just ran to the front line, hacked a few guys, and then pulled back.
At which point you saw an enemy giving chase and laid him low, yes? Are you aware that person was the enemy commander? The moment you dispatched him, his forces crumbled. We then pressed the attack and enjoyed swift victory as a result.
Really? He didn't seem very impressive. I mean, the guy went down in one hit. How tough could he have been?
It sounds like you still don't know just how strong you are.
Your brother aside, there is no one in House Goneril who could stand against you, my lady.
Hear, hear! We all rely on you and will continue to do so into the future.
Not gonna lie, it was great having everybody shower me with compliments, but I still want to know why you threw a feast for me in the first place. You could have just patted me on the back and told me good job, and I would have been happy.
You're always putting me on a pedestal, Hilda, but you never appreciate your own accomplishments. I want you to be prouder of yourself. I want your degree of pride to match your level of strength. Also, I want everyone to know how great you are. That's why we have the feast. A shame it was so small, but the next one will be a true banquet.
And who's going to put that together, considering I basically did all the prep for this one?
Well, if I can get the ingredients together, I'll treat you to my specialty next time.
Isn't your specialty made from whatever you find lying by the side of the...
Look forward to it, dear sister.
Hey, so, oh, go ahead. I didn't actually have anything important to say.
No, you can go first, Bernadetta.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start. I saw a lovely white butterfly in the mess hall this morning. Oh, but while the wings and body were both white, its eyes were crimson. It was beautiful.
I saw one just like that at the stables.
You saw one too?
Yes, its eyes glittered like tiny jewels. It was wondrous to behold.
I wonder if it was the same butterfly I saw. That would be something, huh?
Yes, it would be a most lovely coincidence. Well, I guess it's my turn. This morning I awoke earlier than usual and, well, since I had extra time, I climbed a small hill and looked out over the landscape.
You woke up bright and early, huh? That's great. So how was the scenery?
Seeing the plains hued red by the sunrise was especially striking. It's like I was standing inside a painting, or... I'm sorry. I can't put it into words very well.
Wow. I wish I could have seen it. Maybe I can manage to drag myself out of bed before noon one day.
Oh dear, listen to me. I'm sorry for going on as long as I did.
No, it's alright. Really. And actually...
Yes, Bernadetta?
Well, I guess... I mean, it's been been a long time since I've been able to talk this much with someone.
I'm rather awful at speaking to other people myself. So this has been somewhat strange for me as well.
Yeah. So, I was thinking it might be nice if we could chat again sometime. What do you think?
That would be delightful.
Aw, thanks, Marianne. I gotta think of lots of things to talk about for next time. Okay, so there's carnivorous plants, interesting books, the doll I'm knitting, carnivorous plants.
You talked about those today as well.
Yeah, but there are lots of different kinds. Anyway, I think this is gonna be great.
Time to go to work. Let's earn our keep.
I'll never let the enemy win.
Let us forge a path to victory.
Looks like that's it for us. You know what they say about playing with fire.
I command you to help me!
I'm unstoppable.
You're a natural.
Is that all we've got? We won't let this opportunity go to waste. So this is defeat. I'm sorry. Tastes more bitter than black as coffee.
Don't mind if I do.
All would be lost if I were to die here. Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
Move at my own pace.
This is just the beginning.
Nothing beats seeing you kids all grown up and gallant.
We can put this to good use.
No escape!
I give you my thanks.
Though cornered, we must remain calm. Panic will only invite further disaster.
I'll relieve you.
The stronghold's ours.
Someone need the blade breaker? you!
Guarding. May I?
There is no path my blade cannot forge!
I can use...
It's how...
The Sreng army aims to strike? But we just drove them back a few months ago.
The last incursion involved only a portion of their might. This may be the work of those who did not take part in the previous attack.
Fortunately, it would seem their forces are few in number. Even so, we can ill afford any interference with the Margrave's work.
It's been almost 14 years since King Lambert and I fought the Sreng armies together. They have always been a warlike people. If they've learned that Fargus is in crisis, they would jump at the chance to take advantage of it.
So then the question is, who informed them of our current difficulties?
Are you in here, Boar? We've got a problem.
What is it, Felix?
The Federation army has invaded Fraldaria's territory. They're marching westward as we speak.
The Federation? But how? I thought our eastern border was sufficiently prepared.
They came by sea in giant ships and took over a port town on our eastern shore.
Since when does Leicester have a navy capable of transporting a full army?
That's what I'd like to know. But whatever the answer, they're here now.
No matter how big the ships, there are always limits to how large a seaborne invasion can be.
That's true, which means they'll want to avoid any unnecessary conflict.
So they're going for the capital then. We need to stop them before they reach it. A job for the Shield of Fargus, if I've ever heard one. I'll go home and get ready to intercept them.
Your Majesty, I ask that you permit me leave to do the same. As the former lord of Fraldaria's territory, I cannot turn a blind eye to these interlopers.
Understood. I will send you some of my personal soldiers as reinforcements. Just promise me you'll both come back alive.
Greetings!
So, what do you think?
Off to work. Head up, eyes open.
Their blood will be on our hands if we don't make it in time.
We've got an uphill battle ahead of us.
Show them the fruits of your training. Charge!
In bad shape over here!
Leave it to me. Here goes nothing.
Now is our chance. They cannot stop us. I'm on it.
It's not over.
That went well.
Our time has finally come.
Won't last at this rate. We need assistance.
No challenge at all.
We've got an emergency! Send backup!
Okay, let's go.
Location secure.
Into the fray.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Now we can really show them what we're made of.
Curious to feel my blows turn aside like this.
Happy to help.
This is it.
Here we go. Nothing to report.
One step closer to victory.
That's how it's done.
Fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place. Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
That went well.
I can still fight this. No, not yet. This is it. Here we go. Nothing to report.
Move at my own pace.
Not yet.
My turn.
Into the fray.
I can still fight.
Your luck's run out. My apologies. Got you. Victory or death. Better run while you can.
They're safe. What a huge relief.
I went above New pal?
I didn't know I...
I've got an idea. I'll get everything ready. Oh no.
No mistakes.
My bravery shall lead us to victory!
I'll give it my all. Location secure.
Now is our chance! They cannot stop us!
I'm on it. I've got your back.
Leave it to me. Here.
I beg your assistance at once!
We'll rush the stronghold at once!
And that's that.
That's right, just like I taught you, kid.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Are you prepared? Witness my true heart!
What's next?
This stronghold could be important.
No escape! Resistance is futile. All would be lost if I were to die here.
Maybe I should have held back.
Your skill never fails to fascinate me, Ashen Demon.
I'll have my fill of bloodshed!
That's how it's done.
It'll be okay.
See? We mercenaries know how to get things done.
I didn't...
Very nice.
Ah.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Hey, I was looking for you. Didn't think I'd find you down by the river. That's an awful lot of blood on your cloak.
I thought soaking it in the water would help get it out.
I don't know. That fight went on for a while. And blood doesn't come out so easily, even if you start washing it right away. If you ask me, it's more trouble than it's worth. You have another one, right?
I do, but I'd still like to use this one if I can. Something wrong?
Hmm? Oh, sorry. It's just, you reminded me of Citri, of your mother, back when we first met.
How so?
There was this one time when she was trying really hard to get some stains out of a handkerchief. She had your same quiet composure and everything, and when I asked her if she had another one, you know what she told me? She just turned and said, if I could still use this one, I'd rather not throw it away.
Well, that's not exactly the same.
Maybe not, but I still see so much of her in you. When I was first getting to know her, I never saw her laugh or cry, just like someone else I could mention.
You know, you never really used to talk about her, but you've been doing it a lot lately. Why is that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling a little regret for dragging you into the mercenary life. You've never had a place to call home, and you don't have any friends your age. And it's been one bloody battle after another since this war broke out. If she were still alive, your life would be entirely different. You'd be with her, and things would be peaceful.
I don't regret my life here with you. I might not have a home or friends, but you've always been there for me. Living by the sword suits me just fine. And I've had no shortage of allies, so...
You're right. There's no cause for regrets. You really are just like her, though. You know that?
Time to work you into shape.
Well, this is... I kind of... Well, this is...
Can't wait to see how you do. Time to work you into shape. Training can't wait to see how you do.
Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
no mistakes.
So long as we
Into the
persist,
fray.
victory awaits.
Looks like I'm up.
It'll be okay. Look at me go! No, not yet! That one was a toughie.
That's the way.
See what we can do.
Let's begin.
Nothing to report. Here go. I know you'll make good use of this place.
I face my comrades after this.
They'll be cheering my name throughout Fodlan. Don't you think?
Incredible! Heroics like that will secure your place in history.
Won't lose!
No challenge at all.
Look at me go! I spy a gate that needs guarding. May I?
This stronghold could be important.
I do hope you'll make this fun with me.
place. No escape! I'll break you!
It was never in doubt.
Well?
Let's all do our best!
I'll do whatever it takes to see this through.
Nothing we can't handle.
Let's begin our advance.
More bitter than black as coffee.
I'm dragging the others down. We won't lose, no matter what.
I face my comrades after this.
I did it! I'm not dead!
You have promised.
More bitter than black as coffee.
I spy a gate that needs guarding. May I? I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Looks like that's it for us.
This is it! Nothing to report! They'll be cheering my name throughout Fodlan, don't you think?
A magnificent achievement, and not an easy one.
Look at me go!
Looks like that's it for us.
I'm dragging the others down.
That's how it's done!
the talent to match.
By my command, march!
Nothing to report!
Looks like that's it for us.
No challenge at all.
Look at me go!
It'll be okay.
Attack! Don't give him a chance to retaliate!
I know you'll make good use of this place.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Go on! They'll be cheering my name throughout
Move at my own
Falkland.
pace.
Don't you think?
A magnificent achievement,
Leave it to me.
and not an easy one.
Troops, defensive formation!
Can't let it end like this. Prepare defenses.
Do not let it fall to the enemy!
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Give me something to smile about. Let's have a little fun.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough. Reporting success and watching.
Stand in my way and I'll cut you down.
Nothing to report. Look at me go! I spy a gate that needs guarding. May I?
So long as I draw breath, none shall take anything from us.
I'll be...
I see.
For victory!
My bravery shall lead us to victory!
I'll give it my all.
It's not over. Let the battle begin.
Let the battle begin! Move out!
I spy a gate that needs guarding. May I? I can still fight. Look at me go! I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
So this is defeat.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry.
Lucky me.
Good work. Keep it up. I claim this land.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
We've got a strong hold on this stronghold.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
You'll have to take things from here. Let's get initiating the operation. Let's go. Started.
We're not losing to anyone!
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
I'm dragging the others down.
I know you'll make good use of this place. Look at me go! Forward ho! Nothing to report! I did it! I'm not dead!
That's the way.
Look at me go!
Frey.
turn over.
This position will grant us an advantage. You're in my way. No escape!
That's how it's done.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
I got this!
Leave it to me. Moving out. No, no, no.
Not yet! Take this! You're in my way! No escape!
It was never in doubt.
It's how you...
I can use...
A new power.
Indeed. What say you?
What are your thoughts?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Wait a minute. Well, hello there. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. 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 Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Come back soon.
Time to work you into shape.
I've got the heck. It's.
I bet this'll come in.
This pop.
Oh, this is...
Training can be the difference between... Can't wait to see how you do.
Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
Hey, Nadir, you see that fortress over there? You think there's any way we could slip past it instead of trying to take it?
I wouldn't recommend it, kiddo. You know they'd just get us from behind if we tried.
Yeah, you're probably right. Come to think of it, what are you even doing here? I don't remember requesting extra muscle.
Ah, don't be like that. I gotta find a souvenir to bring back, since I borrowed all those ships.
What kind of souvenir are you hoping to find in Fargus?
In case it had escaped your notice, Nadir, the Federation army strictly forbids plundering enemy territory.
Is that so? Well, if I can't get any actual souvenirs, I'd better have some rip-roaring stories to share when I get home.
If we manage to topple Ferdiad, I can guarantee it'll be the rip-roaringest story you'll ever tell. But before we get there, I guess we'll need to do something about that fortress.
I'm sure the king is well aware by now that we're advancing towards Ferdiad. And you should know that the lord of this territory, Duke Fraldarius, is also called the Shield of Fargus.
Wait a second. Didn't one of our old classmates become the Duke of Fraldarius? You know, that one guy, Sylvain, I think.
It was Felix. There's also a chance his father, the former Duke, will be here as well.
And of course, there will be plenty of soldiers inside that fort. We will need to proceed with utmost caution.
I could practically hear your teeth chattering, Lawrence. Don't worry, I'll protect you.
I am perfectly capable of protecting myself, thank you. You just focus on your job and leave me to mine.
We need to be ready for anything here. We're going all out this time, folks, so spare no effort.
There's no time to waste.
I've got this.
Oh, me?
A head-on assault would work as well as trying to break a boulder with our skulls. We can't exhaust our troops before we hit the capital. So we're going to blast open the gates and take them by storm before they have a chance to react. First, we'll need to secure the surrounding area to create a path to the gate for our combat engineers.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack. You can count on me. Let's take it down at once. All right, let's take them by storm. Take this!
We've almost got the area secure. But how are we going to blast open the gates?
Fire magic and barrels of alcohol. The force from the blast should... well, I won't spoil the surprise.
Now we should be able to proceed to the front gate without issue.
Excellent. Engineers, do your thing. Everyone else, guard them while they work.
The
Federation is plotting something, but we'll put an end to that. It's time for our ambush.
I figured they wouldn't just sit back and watch. Defend our engineers at all costs.
All troops on standby are to support the engineers. They must finish their preparations as quickly as possible.
Whatever their scheme is, we can't let them do it. Open the east and west gates, and clear away the enemy from the front.
You can count on me. I'll do my best. Yeah, let's do this.
The gates to the right and left have opened. All who are able, fight your way inside and run riot!
Not a problem. I'm here.
Watch closely. They're almost ready.
If the enemy gets too close, they won't be able to set everything up. We need to take down the surrounding enemies now.
What a nuisance!
The enemy is preventing the engineers from working. We must do something immediately.
Now there should be fewer enemies targeting the engineers.
Talk about flashy! You blew that massive gate wide open!
That blast was everything I hoped it'd be. It looks like there's another gate ahead.
Wonderful! The troops who aided the engineers can now rejoin the battle!
I won't let you take another step into Fargus.
Ash? I'd like to avoid killing him if we can.
I will fulfill my duty as a knight. Prepare yourself. I'm fighting for His Majesty. I can't lose now.
Ash, Dimitri wouldn't want you to die. If you cared for him, you'll surrender.
Okay. I give up.
All right, we're gonna blast through the other gate. Protect the engineers.
I'm going out there. I don't have it in me to stand by and watch.
No problem.
We
cannot let them destroy another gate. Take out the engineers.
Back for enemies? We have to stop them.
I see no reason to spare invaders who forced their way into our home.
We won't make it in time. Hurry!
Not much longer now! Defend the engineers!
Is this it?
Not a problem. I've got this.
You can count on me.
The enemy is preventing the engineers from working. We must do something immediately.
Let's take it down at once.
We're safe now.
Watch closely.
Take a breather.
Please, excuse me.
Witness demands it! Splendid! We are able to invade the fortress. Now it is but a simple matter of overwhelming them with numerical superiority.
Reinforcements are on their way. Protect the Duke and Lord Rodrigue until they get here. It's time to swoop in and take the stronghold. Advance!
It is an honor to die for Fergus. What is the point if you don't survive the battle?
Lord Felix, I leave the rest to you.
Hear me! We will all make it through this and achieve victory together!
Yes, my lord.
On to the next one.
You always manage to motivate me.
We've cleared out most... Not much left to do now.
Our comrades have fought too bravely for us to stand idly by.
I'd hoped to hold out until reinforcements arrived. They forced my hand. Time to dive into the fray.
I must heal him quickly.
This is... Forgive me, people of Frontaris. I have no choice but to retreat.
Alright, we just need to take out one more general, and then we win.
I'm raring to go.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. Now I can get back to the fight.
Out of the way! You shall not take one more step towards Verdiac.
You sent a chill down my spine there. No wonder they call you the Shield of Farts.
The battle will drag on if the enemy commander is healed. My apologies. We will have no more of that.
I can't hold out much longer. I need to escape while I still can.
Great work, everyone. Time to celebrate our... Huh?
Elite soldiers of Gautier, advance! Crush the southern weaklings!
Kingdom reinforcements are here. If they want to fight, we're going to have to engage.
You're done!
Retreat with the Duke. I have secured an escape route. Leave the rest to me.
Matthias, you fool! Return to us alive. Promise me.
How long has it been since I've covered an escape? I've missed this rush.
Risking life and limb so your friends can escape? It's hard not to admire that famous Fargus chivalry.
I'm sorry, Rodrigue. Lambert and I will be waiting for you on the other side.
And that's another victory for us. Well done, everyone.
It would appear the Kingdom forces have withdrawn. I guess that means we've won.
Woohoo! All right! That was some tough opposition, but we've gotten pretty tough ourselves.
Really? Because it still feels like you're barely trying out there, Hilda.
Do you see how much I'm sweating? I don't think I could try harder even if I wanted to.
At this rate, we really will be able to mount an attack on Ferdiat.
Hey! What's that supposed to mean? Don't tell me you thought Claude was lying.
No, it's just... I guess it's starting to feel real now. You know what I mean, right, Marianne?
Yes. Let's all do our best.
Claude? You don't seem all that happy about our win.
Did you see Margrave Gautier's last stand? He sacrificed himself so his allies could escape. Let me ask you something. What do you think about chivalry and the other knightly virtues?
I admire it, actually. But it's not like it has any place in a mercenary group.
Really? You certainly hide it well. I can't say it speaks to me, but all the same, watching someone as famed and respected as Margrave Gautier die for the sake of others, it was something to behold. I admire how knights are willing to sacrifice themselves for their friends without any hesitation. I really do. But it occurred to me that so long as we're fighting the kingdom with its long tradition of knighthood, there are going to be a lot more sacrifices. It reminds me just how important it is that we end this war as quickly as possible. And once we do, we have to create a world where deaths like these are no longer necessary.
As honorable as that sounds, I was not aware that was our objective here.
Oh, we're still doing this to safeguard Leicester's future, and to free ourselves of the Church's antiquated customs. None of that's changed. But I believe that beyond all this fighting lies a future where lives will no longer have to be sacrificed. A world where everyone will be free to live however they choose.
People being able to live as they please. That certainly does sound amazing.
It sounds like something worth risking our lives for.
If anyone can make it happen, Claude can. No. Wait, I take that back. All of us can.
Now that's a future worth believing in.
I'll believe in it too.
Well then, Your Majesty. Shall we press on?
You bet. Let's go end this war. We won't stop till we reach Ferdiat.
Listen well, Sylvain. You are to be the next Margrave Gautier. I expect you to stand in my stead against foreign threats, and to protect your king, your people, your friends, and your family. Which, of course, I failed to do. Forgive me, Sylvain. I know I was a terrible father.
So this is the part where you command me to succeed my father, right?
Yes. The Srang forces are growing bolder in response to the Federation's invasion. We dare not leave so important a position as the Margrave of Gautier vacant.
I respectfully accept, of course. I've been bracing for this since the moment my father departed. Ha! Me, the head of House Gautier. What will my brother say?
I doubt he will have much to say at all at this point. But we will send word to the western outposts nonetheless.
Sylvain, you have my deepest apologies. It was only because the Margrave sought to secure our escape that he...
Don't apologize. It would make my father's sacrifice meaningless. What he did wasn't for pride, house, or the kingdom. He gave his life to protect his friends. It was what he wanted to do. My father did whatever brought him the most satisfaction. That's how he lived his whole life. I promise you, he had no regrets. In fact, when he left the castle, he was beaming in a way I'd never seen before.
But if we'd only fought with a little more skill, the Margrave wouldn't have died at all.
We're at war, Felix. No matter how hard you fight, there are going to be times you just can't win. House Fraldarius fought well. The battle was so brutal that even Ash had to surrender.
Sylvain.
No. All of my hatred is reserved for these invaders. This foreign threat. They take everything from us and think nothing of it.